What's up with it, Raider Nation? It's your boy, Raider Honcho, and I'm back with a brand new video for you. Alright guys, let's get right into it. You already know the vibes. You already know what type of time I'm on. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, well damn, subscribe to the channel. Hit me up on Instagram and Twitter, both at Raider Honcho. Check out RaiderHoncho.com. Don't forget to visit RedemptionBrand.com right now. Take 15% off your orders when using promo code Honcho15. Go and do that. They got the flyest merch over there. Follow them on Instagram as well. Now, we are 24 hours. We are 24 hours in since finding out the news that Derek Carr will be benched, Derek Carr packing up his bags and leaving the team, that Derek Carr won't be on the sideline for the games, and that Derek Carr, for right now, seems like he's done with the Raiders, that he's not going to play for the Raiders next year, not going to take another snap in the silver and black, and you know, we're 24 hours in from there. And in the last 24 hours, there's been so much drama within the community, the Raider Nation, the fan base. You got people over there, people over here. You got people saying what they want to say. And it's all good. I have no issues with that. But the crazy part is that when you think about the two sides, right? Because I never picked a side, right? I never picked a side, but I was put on a side. I don't want to say by any names. I don't want to say by any people, but I was put on a particular side that if you support Derek Carr, you're a stan. If you support Derek Carr, you're a fanboy. If you support Derek Carr, you're caping for him, right? And I was put on that side. I never picked a side. Now, I've been on YouTube shows with people that like Carr and didn't like Carr. I've been in conversations with people that like Carr and didn't like Carr. It never changed my personal relationship with those individuals, so I was put on the side of, well, if you like Derek Carr, you're on that side. If you think Derek Carr is good, you're on that side, right? That's really what it's come down to. And the problem is with the other side, when you're talking about the people that don't like Derek Carr, the only issue I have with that is there's just no respect there. There's just zero respect from the other side. Now, I don't mind that you have a different opinion than Derek Carr than I do. I don't care about none of that. We all should have different opinions. Our opinions should be based on facts and evidence and not based on just how we feel, because feelings change day to day. But I'm okay. I'm reserved to the fact that people are going to have different opinions based on how they feel, and I'm okay with that. The only issue I have is that the other side has zero respect for anybody else, right? The people that seem to not like Derek Carr and think Derek Carr is terrible have to try to personally attack you for thinking he was good, or thinking he could have played quarterback, or thinking that not everything was his fault. That's the only problem I have, is there's zero respect from the other side, right? And there shouldn't even be sides. We're all Raiders fans at the end of the day, but I digress. Now, in the first 12 hours, you saw a whole bunch of Derek Carr haters taking victory laps, pointing out, calling people out about, oh, you like Derek Carr, that's your boy, this and that. All good. I don't have a problem with that. Nobody's gonna bother me with any of that. But the more and more time passed, you started to see other people coming out in support of Derek Carr. More respectable people, professional people, people in the business, people in the NFL, people that are on his team, and one of those people is Davante Adams. Now, my problem again with the other side is there's zero respect, because Davante Adams, one of the best receivers in the NFL, arguably the best receiver in the NFL, decided to speak up for Derek Carr's behalf when they talked about it in this presser or in the locker room, and he was saying, you know, that's my guy. Nobody here was happy with the decision. I'm going to support my guy. Derek Carr is this, Derek Carr is that. And people on the other side that are so emotionally attached to disliking Derek Carr had the nerve to actually say, well, Davante, you can go with him. What? Are you out of your mind? Like, you think because you don't like Derek Carr and he does that he should not be on our team anymore? You guys are emotional weirdos. It's crazy the amount of stuff that you would say based on how you're feeling at the time of saying it. Like, you didn't put any thought in that. You want Davante to leave just because he's supporting Derek Carr? You guys have zero respect. Now, what does this all mean? Well, Davante Adams must have heard about people saying this and saying that. So he took to Instagram, posted some pictures of him and Derek Carr, and said, look, that's my brother. I'm going to support him no matter what. If you don't like that, F you. That's what he said. Who do you think he's talking to? He's talking to that small portion of the fan base with extra chromosomes and extra feelings, extra emotional, that have the nerve to come at a guy because he's supporting his friend, somebody who's in the business with him, somebody he's grown up playing football with. Because he supported that guy, now all of a sudden you don't want him on the team and your excuse is nobody's bigger than the Shield? When was he trying to be bigger than the Shield? Nobody's above the Shield? Yeah, I understand that. I agree with that. But I don't think him supporting his teammate or him supporting a friend was him trying to be bigger than the Shield. Now, nobody's bigger than the Shield. Nobody's above the Shield. But none of you morons out there are above stupidity. Okay? Every one of you that felt like him supporting Derek Carr should mean he should be off the team too, you're stupid. You're stupid. And that's a stupid statement to make. That's a stupid sentiment to have, is that because he was supporting that man, he shouldn't be on the team anymore. Or he can leave with him. Are you out of your mind? Do you actually want to win games? Do you actually want to be a good football team? Or do you just want to feel better about what you're seeing? Come on, now really think about it. So, does this mean Davante Adams wants to be out? Because I think a lot of people took that as that, well, Davante wants to leave now. It's like, well, if Davante want to leave, let him go. Nobody's bigger than the shield. It's not about that. Davante is just publicly doing what grown men do when they have friends in those situations. That's what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to have his friends back, because right now his friends are going to be going through something that none of us can imagine right now. Because none of us watching this video has played professional sports. None of us have professionally been embarrassed the way he's going to be embarrassed with being not just benched, but pretty much cut or traded from a team that he's always wanted to play for. A team that hasn't really gave him much in return outside of the last few years. And in the last few years, we've made it to the playoffs. So at the end of the day, I don't believe Davante Adams' statements was him saying he wants out of Vegas or Davante doesn't want to be a Raider anymore. I don't believe that. But some of you guys are taking so much you're taking it personal about Davante's comments because you guys swore that it wasn't Derek Carr why Davante was here. You thought that Derek Carr had nothing to do with Davante being here. And now you're finding out that Davante is here because of Derek Carr. So now you feel like, well, shit, if he's only here because of Derek Carr and Derek Carr is going, well, he can go with him. That's stupid. I don't think Davante is going to try to force his way out of Vegas. I don't think Davante doesn't want to be a Raider anymore. I think the problem is that Davante is just defending a teammate, defending someone he considers a brother, and that's all it is at the end of the day. Some of y'all got to get out y'all feelings. Some of y'all that have these platforms are way too emotional and not taking the responsibility that a lot of people listen to you, and you guys are creating narratives that other people are running with and now creating toxic environments for everybody else. You guys got to do better when you get behind this camera. That's at the end of the story. We got to do better. We have platforms. We have thousands of people that watch our channel, and some of us take the opportunity to just say stupid things that empower other stupid people. We've seen it before. We've seen it when it comes to music. We've seen it when it comes to presidents. We've seen that people in power, people in position that have voices, don't always use them the right way. And this is another situation. This was not a time for y'all to take a victory lap because we're getting rid of Derek Carr. I agree Derek Carr played bad. I agree that Derek Carr didn't do enough to be the quarterback next year. But for you to take a victory lap because another man is losing a job is type weird to me. It's type weird to me, especially when y'all wore the jersey he put on his back. When y'all repped the same team he played for and gave up 9 years of his life and his future and his safety and his health to try to give us a chance to win. Y'all taking victory laps over that? That's just weird to me. And now you're coming at Davante Adams for supporting that man? Y'all crazy. Get down in the comments, let me know what y'all think, man. If you like the video, like the video. You like the content on this channel, subscribe to the channel. Hit me up on Instagram and Twitter, both at Raider Honcho. Until the next time, as always, Raider Honcho out.